are back for part 2 of our fixing Alchiba 2 here. So let's give this a shot. Aha. Oh, you know what? I wonder if that's gonna. Well, here. Let's see. Let's just see what happens. That's incredibly disappointing. Angle too wide. I just don't get it. I'm out of space. Frustrating. All right, maybe we wrap this around the side here, because we're gonna have to get rid of all this anyways. So there we go. Just got rid of all that there. Go ahead and get rid of all these. I know. I don't want to hold on to it. I just want to get rid of it. All right. So if we have to, I guess we can run this down here. There we go. I don't love it. That's what we got to do. We just have way too many of these things. All right. I mean, I guess here. I'm just gonna start deleting them. I know that. I'm understanding what you're saying. There we go. Close inventory. This is painful. I'm not gonna lie. But the good news is that hopefully, get this out. All right. What's this? That. There we go. Okay. Let's get rid of that. We are going to just. I think we just. Well, we might just want to keep going in this line. Not necessarily a bad thing to do things this way. And then just run our second line out along here. Yeah. Well, no. Let's intentionally stagger it, because you never know when you're going to want to come back through here and put some stuff in. So let's just like leave that there. And we'll run this in a totally separate place, right? One other thing we could do. Okay, we don't really have any space in here for that. I think that's okay. We'll just bring this line around and over, because what is it that we need to build these guys? It's just these two, right? Okay. So let's actually just go out in this direction, and then bring it back in. So if we run a line of these out, that's what I want to do. There we go. So we're going to set up our new set here. We're going to bring this line. Is it gears or electromagnet? It's these guys. Yeah. Okay. We'll just come along here. Keep everything nice and tidy. Run right along there. Now we can build on both sides too. See, they're pretty big advantage here. And I'm actually going to upgrade this line. All right, I'm gonna go all the way. Okay, perfect. Nope, did not count that part for some reason. Oh no, it did. It just looks weird from this angle. Okay, cool. All right, so let's go back over here. It's slightly easier to build on this side first, I think. So let's just set up a few of these. Wow, we do not have very many. Oh, never mind, we have 53 of these. All right, let's back off just a little bit. Maybe there. Need that. All right, you're gonna be making these bad boys. And actually, if we want to get really tight with things, let's go right up there. There we go. And then, where's my power at? Okay. Actually, here, I just want to do these guys. Maybe probably on that side, yeah. All right, let's expand these out just a little bit, because we know we're going to need more space. Along there. It seems solid to me. And then, how can we cover the most space possible? Looks good to me. Okay. Pull these guys in. And beautiful. pulling these around. Oh, did all of copy inserters break? It looks like. Interesting. All right. Well, save this really quickly. Quit that. Let me see. Make sure there isn't an update that I don't have, because that might help. Installed. There is an update. Okay. Well then, we're just gonna exit this really quickly and be right back. All right. Inserters. Date. It does have a dependency. Okay. Download with dependencies. Hopefully we got everything that we needed. All right. And oh, build counter has an update. Let's update that too. If you're wondering what mods I'm using with the game right now, we're obviously continuously expanding our collection, but we do have a few different mod videos that we've put out over the past few weeks. So definitely take a look to see if there's anything you're interested in. There's a few really, really nice quality of mods out there for this game that make life a lot easier. Alternatively, if you have any recommendations of mods we should be using, things you've seen me done innumerable times that I shouldn't have to do, or things that we might be able to do a little bit faster, let me know. Because I always like saving time, being a little more efficient. That'd be a nice way to increase our capabilities. Okay. Then third. All right. Feeling better. Show me the money on copy insert. Oh, beautiful. All right. Fixed it. I mean, I didn't fix it. I contributed nothing, but I did download the patch. So that's where we're at right now. Okay. So now let's just see how this... I think this is probably a better long-term solution. And then, let's see. Okay, we're still making enough of these so this is not a problem at all. We're stacking pretty hard on those, so I'm not super worried about it. But we can just leave these over here, and if for some reason we need some extras, we at least know they're right there. I think we want to keep, well here, actually, let us try to be a little bit smarter about this. Local planet production. All right, electromagnetic turbine consumption is only at 13.4. Why is that? Let's go find out. None of these are running because they need graphite. Kill me. All right. So what we're finding out is that, yeah, we need to just have one central base. I don't think we want to use it for titanium ingots either, to be totally honest with you. We want to upgrade that other graphene thing over there. We're just going to upgrade this to an interstellar. I'm over that shit right away. Okay. So over here, if we have to, here, let's just pop that off really quickly. We'll just throw a few freaking boxes over here. I don't really care. Whatever. All right. And then let's just run all this stuff out of there. Boom. Boom. There we go. All right. Take all the graphene out. Don't really care. There we go. Really? Giving me a hard time. All right. There we go. Okay. It's just going to be storage. Storage there. Can I take all these? Okay. Perfect. Let's do that. That's where, isn't it? Okay. Well, let's at least we take some of these and go start up our graphene over the hill here. Nope, it's not that one. There we go. Okay, so actually here, first things first, where did our storage box over here? Perfect. That's not big enough. Okay, let's throw another one down here. And then actually, let's make sure to want to turn that off. All right, so here, let's just dump all that. Wow, that was a lot. Okay, then, all right, we almost fit all of it. Let's do that again. There we go. Boom. Clear and reset that. So I can't Put that back in. Oh, well. Okay. So then we do have to have this on energetic graphite. Local demand set up to that. And then now we can go back over here, and instead of having to pull this out by hand all the time, just set this to supply, and then they'll come take it themselves. That should make our lives a lot easier. All right, so let's actually cut that off now. All right, it'll empty itself naturally. That's what we're looking for. All right, let's clear and reset that. Do I have enough? Perfect. I can easily grab that. Let's get rid of all this stuff. There we go. Just peel that back a little bit. I guess we can just follow the drones. Dump that in there. Perfect. Okay. Back this way. All right, we're going to do their due diligence here. Okay, so what we're going to do is transition this into an interstellar, and we're going to route a lot of our interstellar product all through here instead. And specifically, I'm thinking of the titanium, I believe. It doesn't have to be over in this one either. We're just using it as a way to get it off planet because we were being lazy. Yeah, this titanium ingot, I don't see any titanium ingot outflow here. So I think we can shift all of our titanium ingots over to this other one I'm talking about over here, and we'll be able to use that instead. Okay, perfect. We'll come get the rest of it. Just a second here. Okay, awesome. They're going to come grab all of it. And then we'll be able to pull this out and then just swap it over. Any day now, drones. This is why we should have researched the faster drone speed. The good news is, I know this is technically not getting spherical, but, you know, we kind of need to be able to do this to get everything set up. And I think, frankly, this has been kind of a long time coming. We stuck our head in the hole a little bit, or stuck our head in the sand, I think, right? That's the phrase. A little bit as far as production over here. Let's build that. I don't like how that was, what angle that was at. All right. So we're going to let that charge up. Let's run this over and in. If I have to deal with any of these absurd angle issues, so help me. Oh, whoops. All right. So graphene, obvious one. Let's set up titanium ingot already. Local demand, remote supply. Exactly what we want to see. That we're taking in. Local supply, love it. And then we will put our fuel rods in here. Let's set this down to 500. And then let's set this to local demand. And I think what we're going to end up doing too is if I come back over here, build mode, let us not run our fuel rods through. We're running it through this one. Oh, I don't even know. I thought we were running it through here, but I guess not. Okay, so that's got all of our graphite now. Let's just do local supply here. So we want to get this off planet. And that seems to be the best way to do it. Okay. So now, I'm trying to remember where we were pulling our fuel rods. Maybe this is where we were getting our fuel rods. Remote demand. And let's set that up to maybe 1,000. Interesting. I don't even have any drones associated here, or any logistics vessels, and it's just going to grab them all, which is awesome. Okay. So then let's just hook up our line here. Boom. Beautiful. Okay. So we're good to go there. And then this will provide. Awesome. So we'll set this to max, and we'll see how it goes. In terms of if our graphite demands on this planet get too high, then we can always set this to actually remote demand as well. But right now, I think we should be okay with the local production. We'll find out. Actually, I can tell you why we'll find out. Because if I go over here, I set this up right there, and give it just a minute, and then we'll flip this over to production and see what happens. All right, I'm going to wait to let this get totally filled up here. Ooh, hey, there we go. Speed everything up just a little bit. Start to see that stacking. Beautiful. Okay, so production. graphene. Energetic graphite. Our consumption is only 12.5 per minute. Okay, it's slowly climbing, but realistically, we're producing enough that I don't think we're going to run into any issues needing remote supply of graphene, graphite, whatever. What the heck. All right, so I think we do want to pull a few more of these. Put them in place here. And then we're going to need to bring a little bit. Actually, here, let's just redo all of our power in this area. Boom. Okay. Now what can we get rid of? Don't need that one. Don't need that one. And can we remove this one too? No, we cannot. We cannot. We do need to put one more back here, though. There we go. Okay. What are you moaning about not having access to? Oh, the rings. Okay. Let's upgrade that for sure. There we go. That might become problematic. Check production there. Magnets, yep, that's definitely going to become a problem. We turn, okay, directly into magnets, I see. Okay, but why is this, what's happening here? Okay, we are seeing some product stacking, so let's upgrade that. This just feels inefficient. Yeah, okay, so let's rip this out. I think what we're going to see is we're going to drain out here pretty quickly. And then I actually think what we want to do is replace this with a local logistics station. It feels like overkill, but if you look at all the different things that are flowing in and out of this space right now, I think it would be worth it. The other interesting thing is that this is the only... I seem to remember this whole section being larger. Maybe I'm just, you know, whatever. We're just getting caught up in everything else that's going on. This is also not good. Why is all the... Oh, never mind. Stop because it's full. Never a bad thing. Okay. How's our output look? All right. Yep. Still pretty rough. That's okay. It's a huge demand at home, so that's probably why we're running into this issue. Surprised that that only got up to 1485. I wonder... Oh, all of our other drones are probably moving other stuff around. That's probably why. So hopefully... Yeah, our logistics drones will probably end up grabbing the rest of this titanium shortly. And the good news is we're going to build up... no, we're not really. Okay, we'll have to put more of those in too. Not the end of the world. Got plenty of these, so we might as well just start it up while we're here, you know? Get a good backlog going. Okay. Oops. There we go. Okay. So this is going to start to become... Well, here, let's sync up real quick. Do a little double time here. Do we get product stacking? Because that's what we're looking for. Right. Let's upgrade this line then. Boom. Beautiful. That's the stacking we're looking for. Awesome. Okay. Get caught on some rocks, as one does. Yep, we're still seeing... Okay, cool. So we are starting to pull out the titanium. Let's go back over to our other station. Did we get rid of all the titanium over here? No, it still have... Oh, I just saw local demand over here. No, local storage. That's what I meant to do. What's going on there? Okay, and almost all of our graphite is coming out of there. Makes sense, though. It's working well. Okay. So let's go over here and see... Yeah, we need to go down here. This is what we wanted to fix. Okay. Yeah, I think this is honestly a mess. I think we reroute both of these things into local logistics station. this is going to get down. Let's actually see how fast it goes if we speed it up to 3 times speed. I mean, that's pretty fast, not gonna lie. I'll just go down to double for now. Let's see. All this stuff. This seems to be relatively okay, even though the spaghetti is a mess. But as far as like actually, why didn't I just run both of these off the same line? Must be an input issue. But these are running okay just fine off of one line. So we could even pull out to a third line down here if we need to. So that's good to know, actually. Because we could basically pipe this whole line down through here and then run this line around if we need to. That in mind. Here, in terms of power. Let's just drop one of these right there. And then we can get rid of some of these. I think we can get rid of this. Probably. Yeah. Get rid of this. Get rid of this one. Alright. Not seeing any hugely negative effects. That. Okay. Yeah. Seems good. Getting pretty close. Actually, here. Well, I really want to do this, but yeah. Let's just do that. It's going to really fix the issue. Alright. Then let's just run everything back here a little bit. Alright, so we got all of our outputs. Cool. That's done. Alright, let's go back to regular speed. Okay. So, then let's do... Perfect. Okay, so everything's going to kind of stop here, but that's okay. And we're going to back that up just a little bit. Get rid of that, actually. See how long. That'll probably take a little bit longer. But... throw down our local logistics, and I think we're going to put it right here. That is going to be a little, it's a little bit tight. You know, that's, we don't have to worry about space so much. Let's just put it down here. Okay. So, magnets and electromagnetic coils specifically, or just regular magnetic coils apparently. Okay, you. You're gonna come in right through the base. Go. Oops, slightly out of bounds apparently. There we go. Okay. So we got those going in that way. And then we'll probably just hook in over here. Specifically these go up that way. There we go. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, let's just upgrade all this, honestly. Okay. Everything's super upgraded here. All right. Both of these kind of run here. I think we'll run down, over, run down. Crap. Should have done this one first. Huh. Down and over. Down and over. Actually, I'm gonna change it one more time. Just in case we want to use that third slot there. So let's run this one here. I want to go up and over, up, over. There we go. Okay. Just in case we need to use that slot. I'm actually gonna have to put this one up. There we go. So that's exactly why we wanted to do that, I guess. You can go. To see how we want to end up connecting. So that's an output. I see how we did this. Okay. Alright, so it's still gonna have to chew through those. And I don't really like how we did any of this. We'll just actually here. We don't have to redo all of it. Pull our output pipes out. No, this one's okay here. This we might have to fix though. Nah, let's just rip it all out. Okay. Seems okay, honestly. No. You know what? It's too close. If we need to expand this out, which we might want to do, then let's build it down here so we have way more space to maneuver. Let's pull these out because we won't need them right yet. All right, so we're going to set up 2 lines. Let's set one up running along here. Here we go. One right next to it. Boom. Beautiful. Okay. All right. It's going to run right along here as soon as we are done getting all these guys out. Seems to be going as fast as it can. No worries. This gives us time to work on this. These guys. Alright, so now our copper straight over. So. Then I think the other thing it needs are, yeah, the rings. Okay. So actually, probably not even going to do that exactly that way. Let's run line out here, rings. For right now, just run it around. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. Not really sure what's going on with this whole copper situation right now. I kind of don't want to touch this because I feel like it's working on more than I know. So I'm just going to leave it alone for a second. It's probably not exactly what we wanted to do, but that might be the most effective solution for the second, right? We're going to take those in and put it out. Boom. Beautiful. Okay. So then we can run these lines all along here, and we'll run them a little bit separately so we don't have to worry about this as much. And then actually, let's also throw in a little power tower here. Like, Well, here, let's run this line a little bit longer. It's going to go along there. Right here. That looks good to me. Don't need that. That one. That one we might still need, I think. Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh. That's obnoxious. All right. Let's just take them all. There we go. Oh, even have a few more. Whoops. Oh, wow. Okay, so that definitely is obnoxious, but we'll deal with that here. Oh, this will be very nice here. And get rid of that. Let's flatten that out. There we go. Flatten that back. Then, I think we can run a line out here, run down from here. We want these guys. Run them right there. Beautiful. Okay. This, let's weirdness here. Now that we can. All right. So this is going to run straight up. And then these are going to run straight down. And actually, we got one more over. There we go. Okay. What the? That's not what I wanted. The rare time when saving while I'm actually doing something does mess things up. Okay. Cool. So, now, we can just put a ton of these down. We're going to have our same factory right here. Boom. 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 I think we can squeeze that right on the end. Perfect. Okay. This feels way more sustainable to me. Okay, then let's just, oops. Oh, I'm literally just hitting random buttons apparently. There we go. Upgrade all this. Perfect. Why are you upset? Product stacking. My enemy. We meet again. There we go. Just set that up. Doesn't really have to be that way, but again, we have so many of these belts, it's not really a problem. So let's just set it up that way. See how this goes. Alright, yeah. Okay. I feel pretty good about where we're at. That number is slowly climbing, as you'll notice. So it looks like our output here is going to be okay. Yeah, slowly climbing. Okay, cool. And now we're parting up over there, so we should be just fine. Ooh, we got a part up down here. What is it that we're missing? The electromagnetic turbine. Oh, I see. We fixed the ring issue. Now we're just missing the electromagnetic turbines, which I believe we have a deficit of because we had a deficit of these rings that we're running through here. So now, and the great part about this too is that if for some reason we need to fix this, and again, I don't know why this is still, just change this to local storage. We don't want these here anymore. But we could also put electromagnetic rings right in here, magnetic rings, whatever they are, in here, and then pull a second line out if we need to populate the rings here, if these aren't getting around fast enough. So we got magnetic coils, whatever the hell they are. So we have plenty of magnetic coils there if we need to use them. I'm going to go figure out why. Okay, it's because it has so much. It is remote supply, local store. Oh, let me set this to local demand. I don't know what I'm doing. Never mind. I'm just being an idiot. Because we decided we want to use that specifically to export these. And then I don't know why I have them over here, because we don't want them over here. Just local supply. Yes. Because we want them to come out of here. There we go. What happens if I set this down to 0? I think that's what we want. Local demand on this one, right? Oops, just over the hill. Local demand. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so the answer is we have too many of them. Cool. So we'll slowly clear those out. And that way, if we need, oh, perfect. That way, if we need to put our magnetic coils in there, we can do that. Okay, so it looks like, let's just double check it really quickly. Yeah, consumption is being capped by the electromagnetic turbines. So let's keep building out. This is the beauty, is we put all this infrastructure in so that we can just keep building out. Let's go towards this little equatorial line here, whatever that thing is. All right, I think that's beautiful. Straight across. Now, let's copy our tower over. Boom. Okay, might need to foundation up a little bit over here. Hide that. Nope. There we go. Okay. Now, just go down the line. Boom. Okay. Looks like we're missing just a tiny spot of power there. Easy to fix. Okay. So we're still going to see that our production, or sorry, not our production rather, but our consumption is being capped by our production. But that, yep. So that's exactly what I think is going to happen, is that our magnetic rings are not going to function properly because we're just so many of them. So what I think we might want to do instead is, this could be a little complicated because what I wanted to do is essentially divert the runoff rings here. And actually, let's back this up. So let's think about this. We could actually, if we adjusted these, then we could push all of this over. We could run these through here, and we could potentially, because we'd run these there, we'd run these there, we could run these into there. Yeah, okay. So let's do that really quickly. It's going to be a pain, but this whole thing has just been one gigantic pain dealing with it. So, all right, we're going to use this. What was that? That's graphite, right? Yeah, energized graphite. Okay, you go there. You are these guys. You, whoops. See, I tried to get cheeky with it. You never get too cheeky with it. You can't. You just can't. Yeah. Here. There we go. No. Why are you? I know the port's occupied. There we go. I'm trying to. No. There we go. Okay. So then we're now going to run these down here. There we go. So now we can run these in here. No, I know for a fact that the angle can't be for everything. No. I wish you could just run. Now it's just going to be a total pain about this. It's so frustrating. All right. But, so even if I run this in, is what you're telling me, basically, that it's not going to matter. All right. Well, let's just keep moving around, I suppose. What if I run a line out here? I'm going to run these guys, just run it right down here. I'm going to run a graphene, whatever, right down here. It's going to hook right up there. There we go. Kill that. Specifically do that. Okay. Boom. So now, let's run this down. All the way down here. There we go. So, now, run this guy. It's just like a really wonky place to have built. I think that's what's really giving us a hard time. Let's cut that off there. Oh, that's new. There we go. And it's going to be confused. We have to wait for it to take the rest of that. That's going to be okay. And then we can run our line out here instead. So now, and we're just going to set this to none for the second. Upgrade the sign. There we go. Okay. Alright, so that's now enough that I can take the rest of it. No, I literally just, there we go, clear that. We're going to set this to our little rings. There we go. Okay. So now, turn this. Boom. So now we can just go grab more rings if we need them. Because my suspicion is that we will need them. Okay, cool. So let's set this down a little bit to local demand. So now, I think they should just start moving. Beautiful. That's exactly what I thought was going to happen. So now we don't have to worry about any supply chain issues over here. Because that's exactly what they were going to start complaining about right down here. Let's speed this up. Okay, so we probably need... Okay, now we're starting to get the stacking. Beautiful. Okay. So I'm going to let it stack and then see what happens. I bet this is probably enough. Let's just bump it up to 1200. I think that'll be okay. It'll give us enough that we don't have to stress about it. Okay. So I'm not going to say this is an elegant solution to what we're running into. But I think we're starting to see a more consistent supply here. It's funny, they're basically just running straight in one end and out the other to be working on these guys, but that's good. We're starting to get a fair amount of production over here. And this line, we can keep expanding down if we need to. What's the resource that we're missing here? It's still just the electromagnetic. Okay, cool. Or not the the electromagnetic. These are actually called electromagnetic turbines. Jeez Louise. Okay. And those are going as fast as they can. Let's upgrade this line. There we go. Okay. So that means that our limiter right now is electromagnetic turbine coil. I think we're going to be okay here. Production is going to catch up eventually to consumption. This is going to be very problematic. This is going to be extremely problematic. This is also problematic. So we do have a lot of problems coming our way, but we're getting there. I may regret the fact that I deleted so many stacks of those. We still have a few more here though, so there we go. Boom. Eat your heart out. It's gonna dump in here. It's not gonna let me. I forgot. Oh well. Alright. Take more of these. There we go. Take them. See if I care. move everything over for the time being. So. There we go. Cool. Over here, dump the rest of these in there. Ooh, yeah, that could be bad pretty soon. Let's see how our production is going over here. We're running into limits here. Oh, we just don't have that many of them. I see. Okay. Well, here, let's oops, let's fix that. One down there. Yeah. And this along the back. Okay. Two back. Cut back there. Go down. Boom. And then we specifically need to upgrade that piece. There we go. That was gonna really mess with us. So it was good that we got it there. Turn this into these. Let's get our grabby guys up here. Spin that around. There we go. Drop that right there. Like it's hot. Probably is if we're making like high intensity electromagnetic. That's really how these are. Alright. Okay. So we're doing okay. Everyone's upset about a lack of rings now, huh? That's probably because we don't have enough. Okay, well, on next episode, we will deal with the ring situation. It sounds like we're getting there. But, alright, well, for now, you can see so far, contributions to our Dyson Sphere are our singular EM rail ejector, which I think we put in storage somewhere. And honestly, for a long time coming, this whole plan has been kind of a mess. We need to consistently produce our super magnetic rings. There's just no way around it. I mean, anything here that has like a nice alternate recipe, there's no alternate recipe for any of these three things, and that's just going to drive us crazy. So it's all just, you know, steel and copper. So all right, well, thanks for watching, folks. Appreciate it. We'll catch up shortly, and enjoy the rest of your afternoon.